What's poppin', internet? Welcome to another episode of the Synced Up Filmcast, a show where we reel you into Harry Potter movies. What?
HP.
Not Disney movies anymore. We're on to that Harry Potter movies. If you missed us last week, we're sorry. Your boy Mike had the COVIDs. We had to miss a week.
Don't blame it on me, bro. It was you.
It's literally your. It's just
It
your.
was
completely
you,
your fault. Don't even try to cap on cams.
I didn't cough once.
Anybody in the?
You never seen me cough.
Oh yeah, whatever. Anyway, we missed last week because your boy Mike had the COVID. So instead, we watched two of those Harry Potter movies, which honestly is kind of clutch because I think it'll help us like drag it out a little bit. Not drag it out, but like fill it up. Because like I don't know, it's just gonna feel a little better having two ranked at the same time, and then go into next week and you just be ready to go with the third one. Not having like one and just like, oh, do we put it above or below?
Yeah,
like,
there is some initial
exactly.
competition right off rip.
Exactly. So it's nice to have that. So it's kind of clutch a little bit.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, today we're gonna be ranking the first and second Harry Potter movie. That's Sorcerer's Stone and Chamber of Secrets. And then this week we'll be watching Prisoner of Azkaban to slot it in to figure out where that there goes in the ranking of Harry Potter movies. I'm excited for that because honestly. Caught me off guard. Yeah, I'm way more hyped about these than I expected.
They're good movies.
Yeah,
we'll talk about it.
They're really good. I like it. But if you enjoy the show and you want to support the content that we do, that is, like the 28 weeks that we spent watching and ranking Disney movies. Most viewed Filmcast
year-long project.
Yeah, it took us fucking forever. If you want to support the content because of that, you should go over to patreon.com/syncedup, where for $1 you can get access to the lovely Discord where we talk about things, a lot of Wordle, other things like that. It is a lot of Wordle.
We talk some YouTube analytics.
With
the boys at the TCG.
Pokemon cards.
Yeah. We stay talking.
Pictures of pets. The floofsters. It's a fun time in there for $1. Or for $5, you can get in there and access to the post shows of both the shows that we do and many more goodies, all from youtube.com/syncedup podcasts and podcasting services around the globe. New episodes of this show specifically go up in all of those feeds Tuesdays, 7 a.m. Central Time Zone gang. You can also write into this show to synceduppod@gmail.com or the reader mail submissions tab of the Discord with any questions, comments, concerns, or games, and we will read those on the show. We got nothing this week, so fill that up.
Does anybody still hit up the emails?
You should also, no, they really don't. You should also consider following us on Twitter @synceduppod to keep up to date with all of our content from across the big old board.
The board.
You know how it goes.
I'm on that eBay one right now.
Yeah, eBay.
eBay sent you a payout. Wow, that's cool. That's
cool. eBay always sending us stuff,
Damn, no mail. Hold up.
Yeah, nothing in there, man.
Team 2, buddy. Tulsa Welding School. No, that's an ad. Hold up. Why am I getting an ad?
No, that's the thing. Yeah, they put ads in your email feed now. It's kind of insane. It's kind of insane.
Bro, what?
Anyway, let's just get right into these Harry Potter movies.
Harry Potter.
Let's go right in. Oh yeah. Once again, 5 weeks until that. No, 4 weeks until that 100th episode extravaganza. Get excited for that.
Anyway, gonna go up on both feeds.
Both feeds. Let's jump right into Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Did you have any thoughts before going in? I know you said like they held up a little better than you expected.
Yeah.
But did you actually expect them to be bad?
I just expected them to be mid. Or
you didn't expect to be as captivated in your adulthood?
Yeah, definitely.
I think I kind of felt. Well, I saw them probably more recently than you did.
Budget $125 million, box office $1 billion.
Were you watching these movies when you were a kid?
A little.
Did you read the books?
A little.
Okay. I didn't watch these until
I read like book
college.
1, 2, maybe 4, and then I listened to I watched 1, 2, parts of 3, 4, some of 5, 6, none of 7 or 8.
So would you have considered yourself a Harry Potter fan as a kid?
Honestly, like middle, maybe.
You watched them because they came out, not because it was like I need to go see the new Harry Potter. I get that. I didn't watch these till college, so I didn't have a childhood Harry Potter experience. But they were good, huh? Well, so I wouldn't consider my parents conservative, but for a time there, it was like, yeah, you're not allowed to watch Harry Potter, and then mom wanted to read. What happened was mom wanted to read Twilight.
Yo, I don't want to name drop my friend from 3rd grade, huh?
What?
Dude, I had this classmate from 3rd grade. I called them them.
Them?
Yeah. We were supposed to have a movie day in class, and so my teacher, Miss Stonecker, rest in peace, by the way, Miss Stonecker. She wheeled in her motherfucking TV, classic, and we was gonna watch Harry Potter, right? And we're sitting there, we're getting everything, we got this shit slotted in, and then I'm gonna call them them. Melody.
Yeah.
Melody raised her hand. Her name's not Melody, by the way. Oh fuck, I said her. Whatever, it's okay. Don't say the name.
Well, I know that name.
Yeah, she raised her hand.
Me and Kylie both know somebody with that
and she's
name.
like, hey, I can't. We shouldn't watch this. And I was like, why? Like, I'm like looking. I'm like, what? This is movie day. Like, we're just having a movie day. She's like, my mom won't let me watch Harry Potter. I was like, dude, it's fucking Melody, bro. Like,
if I was Melody, I would have totally been like, play that. I'm never gonna be able to see
like,
this
my mom
anywhere
says, and then she was like, oh yeah, I can't watch that. And the teacher was like, oh, why not? She's like, oh, my mom doesn't let me watch it because of witchcraft and stuff, and she believes it's like devil worshiping. I was like, Melody, like, we're just trying to watch. And so I was like, okay, it's fine. We'll just watch another movie. Nah, bro, we just didn't have a movie day. And I, being a smart kid, I raised my hand. I was like, hey, Miss Starker, why don't we just have Macy sit? Oh, I said her name. Why don't we just have her sit in the hallway? Like, why don't we just have her sit in the hallway so she doesn't have to watch? So she could just sit in the hallway while we watch the movie.
Rude punk.
Yeah, and I was like, that's what I said.
It didn't work?
No. Like, no, we're not having her sit in the hallway.
Tell her to go to the library, read a book.
And so we didn't watch Harry Potter. We didn't have a movie day.
Yeah.
Because Melody couldn't watch Harry Potter because of witchcraft and wizardry, Wow.
Yeah, no, the turning point for me was when my mom was like, I want to read Twilight and watch the Twilight.
She doesn't
movies.
watch this, so she's not going to be here. She probably doesn't even remember the story.
Oh, who, Macy?
Yeah.
Okay. My mom does, so I'm going to call her out. She didn't want... it was just we were against Harry Potter for those reasons.
What the hell, Mama Claire?
Yeah. And then, Twilight came out. She wanted to read the books. And then eventually I was like, I don't know if it was me or my dad. I don't know who said it, but somebody was like, come on here.
Yeah.
Vampires, wizards.
Yeah.
You can't pick and choose. And mom was like, fine.
All right. At least her mom ages well, She ages well. She grows with time.
She did. She is a very open woman.
Yeah.
I think more so now than ever. Yeah. Because I feel like I can talk to her about anything.
Yeah. That's all you got to do is move away, and then you get closer to your mom. It's a classic.
I don't think it was even that. I was extremely close before, too.
No, couldn't be me.
I don't know about you. I wasn't like, I wasn't fiending to get out of the house because of my parents. I was fiending to get out of the house because, I don't know, I felt like it was the next step.
Freedom.
So, but yeah.
Free bird.
Then I watched them all in college.
Yeah.
And like binged them. And so I know early experiences.
Yeah. That's tight.
Damn.
Anyway, let's get into this plot because we just went on a big tangent. Sorry.
I felt that was a good story.
It was a good story.
Anyway, some good stories.
Late one night. I'm not gonna read this whole thing. I'm gonna kind of skim because it's kind of long. But I need to read these plot points because the movies they blended in my head before we went in. Because I was like, oh, this is about to happen. I was like, wait, that doesn't even happen in this movie.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, this is happening in this movie? I thought this was 3 movies from now.
Yeah.
And that kept happening. And that already started to happen because we watched 2 in a row. Mm-hmm. So now I need to I need to get these plot points, okay? So you open up, everybody. They got the baby. Drop the baby off at the, you know what I'm talking about at the very beginning?
Yeah, Harry gets dropped off.
They drop him off to the Muggle's place. Okay. He's going to turn 11. They start getting the owls. The owls show up. Mm-hmm. Fun scene.
Come to Hogwarts.
Yeah. Then they said, fuck that. We're not going to let you open these letters.
Dudleys?
So they moved
to... Is that the name?
Yeah. The Dursleys.
Dursleys.
Yeah. They fucking move out to the middle of nowhere on a secluded island.
Some island.
Hagrid, of course, shows up. Hey, bro.
Harry.
You're a wizard, Harry. Yeah, so good. Or, get the reveal that, James Lily Potter murdered by Voldemort. Classic. Oh, shit. What? Let's go to Diagon Alley. Diagonally. So good.
Classic. Clever, dude. J.K. Rowling really...
Yeah. Chris with that right.
The brain with that one.
Let's get some school supplies. Let's get a wand. Oh, cute. What? Your wand is built by the same.
It has a matching feather
to the Dark Lord. Oh shit!
Curious, it would belong to you, Mr. Potter.
9 3/4.
Yeah.
We meet Ron Weasley. He's so good.
You get introduced to the early love story between Harry and Ginny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where Ginny's like, hi.
Yeah. Ron and Hermione. You meet them. Hermione shows up. She's a kind of a bitch on the train. Like, to be completely honest,
she is a know-it-all.
Yeah. 100%.
Ron's pretty. Ron's not stupid.
You get the introduction to Malfoy, where he's like, goofy. If you want to be with the real wizards and you don't want to get with these peasants,
don't associate yourself with the lower kind. He says,
Potter?
I think I've already figured that out, Malfoy.
Yeah, I think I know who not to associate myself with. What do you mean, Potter? Anyway, Sorting Hat. Gryffindor, Slytherin, all that. Good scene. Good scene.
That's a good scene.
Yeah. Learning about some magic. Learning about some my parents getting on the brooms, flying around. He thinks he's in trouble, but then McGonagall's actually like, nah, bro, you're actually the shit.
I quote you off grip. You were not messing with McGonagall.
Nah.
Me, I knew McGonagall, bro. She holds it down. She is probably my favorite.
She definitely holding it down.
I love McGonagall.
The staircases, you know what I'm saying? They get to the restricted floor. 3-headed dog, Fluffy, right?
Yeah.
Ron insults Hermione after she embarrasses him in Charms Class. That's when he's like, can you believe her? It's pronounced Leviosa, not Leviosa.
They're literally walking next to each other.
Yeah, and then she just runs off. He's like, oh, shit, fuck. And then the troll almost gets her ass, but then they go and save her, which is a good scene. They find that the dude is guarding the Philosopher's Stone. He thinks that
sorcerers. Excuse you.
Oh yeah. Well, it's philosophers on the. But it is sorcerers in America. It's a sorcerers.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah. Anyway,
it's interesting.
It's got the sorcerer's stone. He thinks the Snape's behind everything, trying to get the stone. Hagrid tells them, "Oh wait, I shouldn't have told you that. I shouldn't have told you that." The amount of times he says that in like all these movies, I feel like it's pretty ridiculous. Yeah. They find the dude asleep. They jump down, get in the plant. You gotta be careful, Ron. And then fucking Hermione whips out the fucking goddamn solar flare spell out of her ass.
Kamehameha.
Goes in there. Let's play some chess.
Let's not do it. Let's not do it, okay? Just move on. We don't gotta say it.
As soon as I make my move, you're free to check the king.
Alright, you can move on.
You can't. There got to be another way. So good. Anyway, love
He's
that.
going to sacrifice himself. Alright, move on.
It's you, Harry. Not me. Not Hermione. You. So good. I love that fucking TikTok. Anyway, they make it through there. He actually finds out that it's Quirinius Quirrell wants the stone, and the homie got a little fucking weird guy he gets Voldemort on the back of his head. Weird. He's like, "Look in the mirror. What do you see?" I see my parents. I'm holding a Quidditch cup.
And then Harry's just like chokes him.
And then
murders him.
Yeah, murders him by touching his face with his hands. Which I guess is cool. They never explain that, but yeah, I guess it's just because
he's the chosen one.
Yeah, whatever. He goes to the infirmary. Dumbledore shows up. This is kind of establishes Dumbledore as the G that knows all, who's like just a G. He's like, "Oh, I got these beans." Dumbledore's like, "Oh, you defeated Quirrell because your mother died. You got the love-based protection spell." Burns him.
Dumbledore holds it down, dude. When he's talking about how he protected the stone with the spell of like, the stone could only be grabbed by somebody who wanted it, but not wanting to use it.
But not to use it, yeah.
And like, that's so clever. That's cool. Dumbledore, you a G. Hold it down.
And then you get the classic 10 points for Gryffindor. I believe a change of decoration is in order.
I will say he's a hoe for that one.
No, he's an asshole because you get all the kids in Slytherin excited that they won.
You're like, Slytherin's won.
And then pulls all these points out your ass after you've decorated the hall.
Because they're arbitrary points. Yeah. It's not like it's like.
Nobody knows what happened. They're all just sitting there and he's like, "Harry, for your bravery. Hermione, for your smarts." And everyone's like, "What the fuck's going on?
Neville.
They're just getting free points." Definitely complaints filed after this one, for sure. And then,
I would have been pissed.
Then he goes back to Summer to live with his boys. And 10 points to Neville for the courage to stand up to your friends.
I mean, shout out to Neville.
Yeah.
But you're a hoe for that one.
Anyway,
I'm not gonna lie.
It's good stuff.
There's like so much you didn't touch on that. Like the mirror, you get the invisible cloak. There's so many characters. You don't talk about how like Snape's at the Quidditch games. There's so much happening this week.
Yeah,
it is
this
movie
is gas. It's also long as shit.
But let me clarify. When we say gas, we mean it's not stop. Like you're going from plot point to plot point to plot point, which it's kind of a good thing. It's a good thing.
So much stuff happens. Yeah, because even even if I would have read every single word in the plot synopsis,
that would not be everything.
Yeah, I would have missed a bunch of shit.
Yeah, you like there's so many, and then like the things that aren't super important to the plot are still like cool too. Like when they're on the train and they buy all the candy, like the chocolate frogs, the beans. Like it's just so cool. Like that's a cool scene that doesn't
pulls out the
really
cash out of his pocket.
Yeah, Harry's rich. You stop at Gringotts.
Yeah, got all his money.
There's so much cool stuff that like just all the side stuff is just cool.
Yep.
Which I think makes the movies so much better.
Catches the golden snitch. Is that the one where he does it with his mouth, or is that in 2? That's in 2.
No, he does it with his mouth in this one.
Does he?
Yeah.
He's like, whoa.
Yeah.
Harry's caught the golden snitch.
Because he gets hit by the thing and he's holding his hand, and then he kind of like jumps forward.
Yeah.
And catches it with his mouth.
When he's getting his shit rocked by the bludgeon in the second one, which we'll talk about in a second. But anyway, so that of course is gonna be ranked number 1 because there's nothing else on the ranking list.
Yeah.
Now let's go in with
that. Yeah.
Let's go in with Chamber of Secrets.
Chamber of Secrets.
Yep. Fun movie. Chamber of Secrets, also a fun movie. Okay, Harry Potter meets Dobby. Right at the front. Right at the front. And he starts terrorizing his house because he doesn't want Harry Potter to go back to the crib.
Harry, don't go to school.
Causes a bunch of problems. They lock Harry up, get him some get some bars in the windows. Then Ron and the gang shows up to steal his ass.
How are you gonna try and lock up like the prophesized greatest wizard of all time?
Yeah. Stupid. It's actually that car has a name.
What?
Anglia.
I mean, I think Mr. Weasley says it once. Like, how'd she drive? Something like that.
Yeah, and it's a Ford, apparently.
Well, I mean, you could have told that one by looking at it.
It's a Ford. I don't know. Kind of weird. Anyway, No, it says it's
definitely
a Ford.
Not a bug.
It says it's a flying Ford.
It's pretty.
It
long.
looks bug-ish. No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. Look
Yeah.
bug.
Anyway, they go to a book signing right at the beginning of that one dude who's kind of a fraud.
The new defender of the dark arts.
Yeah.
You start to see a pattern.
Yeah, you realize he kind of sucks. Then Draco Malfoy, Harry notices Malfoy's father slip a book into Ginny Weasley's cauldron. Oh, that book comes up later.
Honestly, I missed that scene.
Yeah, They get blocked from entering 9 3/4 because, of course, Dobby preventing his ass from getting in. So they got to take the flying car to Hogwarts. They crash into the tree, the Whomping Willow. Great scene. Love that scene. The tree's beating the ass.
Instant minus points to Gryffindor. The boys almost get expelled.
Yep. Then Harry starts hearing voices. They find the cat. You've killed my cat. I'm gonna have you hanged for this. Whatever the fuck he says. I don't know what he says. So they find his cat. You know. Then you see on some blood. The Chamber of Secrets has been opened. Enemies of the air, beware. Classic.
Honestly, if you don't know the movie, you got no idea what's happening.
Yep.
You got no clue.
Of course. McGonagall explains, for some reason, tells all the kids about all the dark shit. Like, it doesn't make any sense to tell them all that.
Yeah, she's like, it's like some stupid spell.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you constructed a secret chamber, and there's supposed to be actually this crazy evil monster down there. We don't know what's going on, and we can't get in.
An important plot point at this point. Ron's wand is broken and sucks.
Yep. His wand is terrible. A monster that only kills Muggle-born students. Classic. Suspecting Malfoy is the heir, Harry, Ron, and Hermione plan to question him while disguised using forbidden Polyjuice Potion. That's when they become Crabbe and Goyle, which is funny. It's a good scene. It's a good scene.
It's funny because Hermione gets turned into a cat.
We're 2 paragraphs and 45 minutes deep in this movie, so we're obviously missing a bunch.
Yeah.
Quidditch game, of course, get his arm broken by getting it fucked up. Dobby shows up and then reveals that it was him. It was me, Dobby. That did it. It was you. Can you come? You come to school.
And then Harry starts getting ruthless with Dobby.
It's
like picking him up and throwing him. Like,
yep.
Dude,
and
leave me
then
alone.
they're doing the battle where Malfoy and him are battling, and then he talks to a snake, and then everyone's like, "Wait, you're the guy."
What's the word for it? Parcel tongue.
Yeah. Anyway, the school believes he's the heir, disguises 2 of Malfoy's friends. Harry and Ron learn that he is not the heir, but that his father had told him a Muggle-born girl died when the chamber was last opened. Who's that? Oh, Moaning Myrtle. Moaning Myrtle was the girl who died, right? So he goes in, he finds the diary in a toilet. It's the diary of Tom Riddle. He's writing in the diary. We're learning some sheets.
He gets teleported into the journal somehow.
Yep, and then Hermione gets petrified. God damn, we're deep. They question Hagrid because he gets the flashback. Remember what Hagrid has the spider? And then they become invisible and they hide in the little cabin while the dudes show up to arrest Hagrid. And he's like, if anyone was
it's set up to make it look like Hagrid's the one that introduced the monster that's in the Chamber of Secrets.
Follow the spiders. It says he discreetly tells the boy. He does not discreetly tell shit.
Like, if somebody would want to find out some info, they would follow the spiders.
Yeah, it's super dumb. A book page in Hermione's hand identifies the monster as a basilisk, classic giant serpent that kills people with direct eye contact. The school staff learns Ginny has been taken to the chamber. Harry and Ron find Lockhart preparing to flee because Lockhart realizes there's real shit going on and he's actually a little bitch. So he goes to dip, and exposes him as a fraud. Moaning Myrtle was the first girl killed by the basilisk. They find the entrance. They go in. Lockhart tries to use Ron's broken wand and then cause himself to lose all his memory. Yeah. And then that's how you realize that nobody ever called him out as being a fraud because he would always just turn their memory away. But now he's fucked. Now he's stupid, which is great. Super good.
It's a good scene.
Yep.
Ron classically blocked off, and Harry has to take the final challenge alone.
Yep. He goes and finds Ginny, guarded by Riddle. Riddle reveals that he used the diary to manipulate Ginny into reopening the chamber, and then he's Slytherin's heir and Voldemort's younger self. Right? Voldemort. Oh, and then who shows up? Fawkes, the Phoenix, which is a great scene when Dumbledore's explaining to him, and from the ashes, it's born again. Dude, I just love hearing Dumbledore talk.
Yeah.
Like, Dumbledore's like that old, wise-ass motherfucker that you just like, just like, I don't know, just there's like certain people that you enjoy talking to, like local town people. You know what I'm talking about? You know, like that homeless guy that doesn't live, but he's like always on Main Street playing the guitar. He's a great guy to talk to. Yeah. Like Dumbledore has those kind of vibes. Yeah. Where it's just like, man, I really enjoy talking to this man. He got real shit to say. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so Fawkes shows up. So, the Sorting Hat, sword. We got a sword out of the Sorting Hat somehow. I don't know. We use it to fight the basilisk. This fight scene's so goofy looking.
It's pretty silly.
It's a lot of.
He's just swinging the sword around,
and then it's a lot of his close shots of his feet shuffling. Super. He gets poisoned. Weird. He gets poisoned because he stabs himself. But then he kills it. And then Fawkes cries on cries on him, and it's like, oh shit.
Cries on Harry. Harry's very injured.
Yeah, and then heals him. He returns to Hogwarts with his friends and a baffled Lockhart, earning Dumbledore's praise and Hagrid's release. Harry accuses Lucius, Dobby's master, of planting the diary in his cauldron, and then tricks him into freeing Dobby by putting a sock in it and being like, "Oh, bitch,
Dobby is free.
Dobby,
Master's
giving Dobby a sock. Dobby is free." Yeah, no, I thought this happened like movie 4 or 5.
Yeah.
But again, that happened in this movie. It's just this happens so much they all blend together.
But I don't remember anything Dobby does after this.
Yeah, hey, there's a lot of teleportation and some stuff. I don't want to get too much. Yeah. And then of course everyone gets healed by the lady because of the tree thing. So,
yeah. So we don't know that this is a Harry Potter spoilers, I guess. This is one of the Horcruxes, right?
The book? Yeah.
It's one of his 7?
Yeah.
Yeah.
7 Horcruxes.
They don't know that yet. That's not like revealed.
Yeah.
But it is the first of the 7 to be taken out.
Anyway, will you bring up the ranking, Adriano?
Yeah, I have it in a tab up there.
Click
pod 2.
Pod 2. There you go. And then switch over to Harry Potter rankings.
There you go.
So what are you thinking?
Dude, honestly, I think it's number 2.
So do I, and only for a couple of reasons. One, a lot of there's more obscenely goofy shit in this one. Now, but I'm just gonna preface this by saying I'm actually enjoying the goofiness and like the campiness of how
it's not a bad 2 in any way.
No, it's still great. But there's like a lot of things like when they find the petrified cat. Mm-hmm. Why the fuck does the entire school show up in the hallway right there to witness it? It doesn't make any fucking sense.
There's some weird things. I feel like some of the charm from the first one doesn't carry over exactly the same in the second one, where you're like being introduced to this magical world and that's what's keeping you interested.
Yeah,
it's lost some of the like newness of what Hogwarts
it's still great,
is immediately, but it is super cool.
I still love it.
My favorite thing is when you learn about like the professors and like the main people of Hogwarts. When you get into like McGonagall stories, when you start learning about Snape, when you start learning about Dumbledore and like the past, that's when it's the most interesting to me.
Yeah, you start getting some good stuff there.
All the stuff with Tom Riddle. No,
I thought it was okay.
It's alright.
It's really just some of the goofy stuff. Like, nobody's supposed to be outside of the school at a certain time. Yet when they find that one kid with the camera or whatever, the entire school shows up after hours. Yeah, and it's like the whole school's here because this needs to be a plot point for the entire school to see.
But then the whole scene is just them sending everybody else to their rooms.
Yeah,
and
because they're
you 3 stay here.
Because they're trying to make it where the school starts to believe that Harry is the heir and that Harry always seems to happen to be there. So it's like, oh, Harry just so happens to stumble upon all of these. He's the only one that stumbles upon them every time. Yeah. Once he shows up, a professor shows up. A couple, like 45 seconds later, the rest of the school shows up in both hallways, just full to the brim with kids that come walking into the corner. Like, where were they going? They were gonna run into each other. Where the fuck are they going?
I can't fully explain why it's number 2. Like it's like there is some. I will say the CGI is better in this one. Yeah, to a certain point. Like some of the stuff kind of looks weird. The basilisk fight is a little weird.
Yeah, when he's like stabbing it.
Yeah, he stabbed it. That's kind of weird. But there's like definitely some clear CGI upgrades here. I think probably in the next couple movies it'll look a lot better.
Yeah.
I don't remember when the turning point is for when the series starts getting like actually kind of dark.
Yeah. Well, I know Prisoner of Azkaban people say it's like one of the best ones, which is the next one. But I don't know. I don't know what happens in that one. I've never seen it. So.
You've never seen it?
Yeah, Goblet of Fire is my favorite of like the.
I think Goblet of Fire
5.5 that I watched.
It's the tournament arc, bro.
Yeah,
everybody
so
loves
good.
tournament arcs.
And that's great.
So.
And a little early, Batman.
Little Robert Patty boy.
Robbie P.
I'm excited to continue watching this series. I think it's gonna be interesting to see how we place these ones because it's like I know how when we Disney's like there's no real continuation between the movies. Yeah. So it's not like this movie has an impact on this movie, which makes this one better.
I'll watch Prisoner of Azkaban right after this fucking pod.
I will not.
You will, babe? All right, let's do it.
I will not. I want to beat Halo.
I respect that pick. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyway, so that's it for the ranking of the 2 Harry Potter movies. We'll come back with Prisoner of Azkaban next week.
What's wrong with us, bro? So they're good movies.
They're great movies and all on HBO Max. HBO Max is a very, very good service. Very, very good service. Let's get into some of the news points from this week. Honestly. So Final Destination is coming back.
The who does it?
No idea.
It
was never a series I watched. I know Jordan was more into it.
Is it Sam Raimi? It's a name we know, dude.
No. Ridley Scott.
Oh my God. Google Lens, please.
Jill, what are you chewing over?
Who does Ice, probably?
I hope.
Jill. Hey, Jill.
Okay, cool.
Who does Final Destination?
I'm pretty sure it's like just a different one. There's like 8 of those movies, dog.
Who directs? That's what I want. Why did I put who does?
Who does?
I was like 6th grade me Googling. James, why?
Yeah, bro. It's just different people.
No, hold on.
Yeah, just different people, bro.
I saw a name attached to it. That was like, oh, that's a name I know. Who's directing? New. Maybe that's why I thought Sam Raimi.
The new Final Destination. Just James Wan again,
no,
bro.
it's not James Wan. John Watts. Producing. Okay.
Yeah.
See, I knew there was some connections there. Are you going to watch this?
No. I'll give a shit. But they're reviving it, which is cool. The boys get renewed for season 3.
This show is gonna be so good, dude. I know you guys like it. I don't think I can convince you to watch it. Me and Chance love it. I think anybody who watches it usually ends up liking it.
Yeah.
I still think Invincible is probably better. They're not the same thing, but it's just like they're both like
similar.
Yeah.
Invincible's great.
Invincible's wonderful because he's clearly like the main character in Invincible is good. Yeah. And he's a superhero. You don't have that in The Boys, really. It's just like humans trying to stop evil superheroes. Yeah. So I'm excited for it. I kind of saw some stuff about like what the actual season 3 could be about, and it makes me excited. There's like supposed to be some like Captain America type character coming in, and that's supposed to piss off the Superman character. Yeah. I don't know. It's cool. I'm excited. Will you close out of? Hold up. Go to the thing. Go to the right. 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 Scroll up. To the right. Scroll up. Scroll all the way down. To the left. All right, close Noah's game out. That is just stressing me out. You see that little thing that's like an orange symbol with like some circles? Right click that. Close that. No, it hasn't messed up our show at all, but it's good. I seen it down there. That's why I had her scroll up, because I was like, is the TF2 fucking menu music blasting in the back of this pod the whole time? That would be terrible. Yeah, that would. But it wasn't. It wasn't. It's good. Anyway. Hopefully not. Scott Pilgrim is getting an anime, which honestly, I think I'm here for. I think I will watch that. I love Scott Pilgrim. I think I might. Who directs Scott Pilgrim? I wanted to add that to the Scott Pilgrim. The guy who does Scott Pilgrim is directed by Edgar Wright. I want to put Edgar Wright down as a thing to possibly vote for in the once we do, because we're gonna do Nolan. I want to put Edgar Wright as one to possibly vote for the next thing, because he does Hot Fuzz, Shaun of the Dead, Scott Pilgrim. Those are great movies. Some good comedy movies. I would not be opposed. You're writing it down right now? Yeah, because I want to remember to do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and pin it in here. This is the right one, right? Yeah. Cool. Yeah, that's fine. Edgar Wright movies, they're great. Let's see, like, what has Edgar Wright done? Edgar Wright movies. How do we get on this train? Yeah, gotcha. Yeah. Did Ant-Man? So we'd get to watch. It's a short pod. We got time. Okay. Baby Driver, Shaun of the Dead, good. Last Night in Soho, At World's End, the Sparks Brothers, Scott Pilgrim. So the thing is clearly he has more movies than we'd actually want to watch, right? Let's look at his his directorial. Like, where do you make the line? I just get like the classics, right? So let's see. We probably get Last Night in Soho because it's new. Definitely Baby Driver, definitely World's End, definitely Scott Pilgrim, definitely Hot Fuzz, and then the rest of these I think are all shorts. Shaun of the Dead, of course, classic. Throw that in there. The rest of these, like your TV series and stuff. So he really only has. It'd only be like 5 or 6 movies. Okay, so you'd call it his best stuff. Yeah, it'd be 1, 2. That's a short. It'd be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And he also has a documentary if you want to watch that. So 8 movies. So not bad. 7 movies, 7, 8 movies, and they're all like the classic funny ones. That's like a different thing. Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz and stuff. I love those films. They're great. Okay. Anyway, complete tangent. Sorry about that. So Scott Pilgrim anime, get excited for that. And then Kendrick Lamar and South Park creators are working together on a show. Yeah. Which finessed you on the Twitterverse. Because you always see Kendrick trending. So if you don't watch movies, or if you don't listen to music, Kendrick Lamar, the honestly, I think probably the best rapper of this generation. The GOAT. Easily. He's constantly trending, and like I have to use the amount of tweets to judge if I need to click on it. So if you see like 60,000 tweets, you're like, oh shit. Kendrick dropped something. Yeah. If you see 5,000, they're just celebrating Kendrick's legacy. You still click it every time just in case. Because you might think you might be early on the train. This one had like 20K, and I was like, oh. And also the Twitter preview tweet, which usually means there's some serious shit. There's something happening. I click on it. My man's is just teaming up with the South Park guys to make a comedy show.
Yep.
About a guy who starts working for a museum. I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
It sounded like an interesting premise.
Yeah.
And I'd probably watch it. I think it'll be good. I mean, Kendrick Lamar's involved. It can't be bad.
Yeah.
Name one thing Kendrick Lamar has been involved in that's bad.
Yeah, I can't name anything. I don't think.
Exactly. Dude is goated.
Maybe gang violence.
What do you mean?
Just in general gang violence.
That was Duckworth. That was Young Kenny.
Oh yeah.
I'm talking about K-Dot. Kung
Okay.
Fu Kenny.
Okay. We got one trailer to watch this week. They're reviving Bel-Air, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
We've known about this for a while.
Yeah, but they dropped a little teaser.
I didn't think it would ever actually happen.
So go ahead and play that for us a bit. Make sure you unmute the desktop audio. If you go over here, scroll up. Unmute desktop audio. Boom. Go over there, play that. And make sure you. Oh, that's a good volume. That's a good volume.
That's nice.
Turn it down a little.
And where you came from.
No, not that one. Not that one. Okay. Well, yeah. It's good.
Just like
I wish I could hear it. I wish there was closed captions. Maybe. See if there's captions. Peacock.
yeah, we're not watching this.
Yeah.
On Peacock.
10 years is a long time.
Let me show you around.
It's pretty much the plot as you know it.
It's
Like
not like
turned to 10.
it's not like
and
a
not focused on the comedy, more on the drama part.
oh, so it's not a it's like a reboot.
Yeah.
Oh well, Will Smith's behind it though.
Yeah, no, it's not. It is like the drama side of it, not the comedy. I'm sure there'll still be some comedy, right? But it's not comedy first.
No, Carlton.
Yeah.
Chess. I love chess.
Talk about why you're really here.
Honestly, this could be good.
It could be good, but it's on Peacock.
Stuff on the ball court.
Very. What else is on Peacock?
Nothing.
Is Halo gonna be on Peacock?
No, Halo's Paramount Plus. Let's check it out. Let's see what Peacock
Dude, I got no reason to get Peacock. And I
Best
don't think this is enough to give me.
Peacock shows. Peacock got Peacock got Yellowstone. That's pretty good.
But I'm sure
Peacock
Yellowstone's
has
on more than just.
Peacock has The Chosen.
Came to Bel-Air
That's
for a
good.
better education.
Peacock has This Is Us. That's good.
Be patient.
No way, those are only on Peacock.
Give this a real
I'm sure those are on Hulu as well.
We have a different set of rules here, okay?
Yeah, they got some good stuff on here.
Wanna do
Suits.
well,
Peacock
just
has
head down and
Suits.
follow my
Brooklyn
lead.
Nine-Nine.
Whoa.
Yeah, those are on Hulu as well.
So let's look up best Peacock
Peacock originals.
originals.
Look around.
Best Peacock originals.
These are my
You got
Now
the
on,
best
stick
Peacock
there.
original shows and
Welcome
movies.
to Bel-Air.
So
The hell is my life?
Yo, chill out,
ranked by Tomato Meter. Halloween Kills is a Peacock original.
This isn't cut out for this.
That can't
Why
be
are we working
correct.
so hard to save a boy who doesn't want to be saved?
That cannot be right.
Went to him.
The rest of these are nothing I've ever heard of in my
Yeah, I'm
entire
telling
life.
you, dude.
But
A real man knows when to let go of his pride
like
and make the most out of a second
these got
chance.
good scores though.
Be the
83%,
I'm sure they do.
85%.
Philly
But
with
I'm not
his talent and
convinced.
swag.
Oh, they got a Saved by the Bell reboot. That's cool. Most of these are nothing. But you're telling me Halloween Kills is a Peacock original? What?
I gotta say, I think that the twist
What,
that
man?
did you watch the trailer yet?
Nope.
Okay,
There's no going
there's
back.
this thing where like something that whatever he did in Philly, he pissed off somebody and it kind of followed him to Bel-Air.
Okay.
So I hope they don't. What's the show? I hope they don't Riverdale it
Yeah.
and make it way too like outlandish. But
Riverdale season 1's good, bro. Season
You say
1
it every
is
time.
good.
it's the Game of Thrones effect, bro.
Season 1's good, man. It's a lot
It's
better
tainted.
than I dropped out in the 2nd grade to run drugs to help support my nan. That means you don't understand the triumphs and defeats, the epic highs and lows of high school football.
That show sucks, dude.
It's so fucking bad.
so bad.
But season 1 is a good packaged deal.
It's a decent. It's like
I like
it's
it.
like I could watch it on.
I like season 1.
I wouldn't say it's like good.
I think it's
I don't think it's
I
good.
think it's
television.
7.75.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones is like
10.
9, 10, 9, 10, 9, 10.
4.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. But damn, bro, The Door, so good.
Oh,
So good. Anyway, that's it for the trailers and the news. Let's talk about a little bit about what we've been watching. What you been watching? Let's start with you.
Besides Harry Potter, I've started watching
Attack on Titan.
the newest season of Attack on Titan.
Is that 4?
One episode in? Season 4, part 2. The
4-2.
final. The
This
final.
is it. This is it.
Yeah, this is it.
Okay.
This is the manga's over, so this is the last thing they got. Dude, it's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. I'm having to watch it subbed.
Could not be me, dog.
Dude, an anime's got me when I'm like willing to like
Switch to sub.
I'll switch so I could finish it. I
Yeah.
did it for Dragon Ball because there was like 30 episodes left, and I was like, I'm not waiting 30 weeks. I'm
Yep.
just gonna go watch it all. I'm doing it for AOT. There might be a simuldub, and I'm stupid, but I'm not paying. I am paying to watch my anime. I would never not pay.
Most of those paid services is pretty bad, especially since Sony bought them.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's good. It is like they obviously the Titan part of it is really cool, and it gets so much more crazy when you get into those last seasons. What you know nothing, bro.
Yeah,
you know
because I know some stuff.
You know nothing, bro.
Because I Jon Snow. I
It
watched
goes
2
dummy.
seasons. I watched 2 seasons.
Those 2 seasons are good. Season
They're
3 is amazing. It's some of the best television I watch. Season 4 is almost as good as season 3.
Attack on Titan's pretty good. It's hard for me to. I don't know.
I have an idea of kind of how it
drive
ends.
myself through the show.
I kind of know how it ends. Because I watched Everything You Need to Know before you watch part 2 season 4, and then I was in the comments and oops, somebody was a butthole.
Hate that, bro. Hate that.
So I kind of have an idea, and I don't know if I'm gonna like it. Well, at least I know how it ends in the manga.
Yeah, for shows for me, it's like I got to be able to get Adrian into it at the same time for us to like watch together. Mostly for shows nowadays, I can't. It's hard for me to like get a show to watch by myself. Just takes too much time.
Yeah,
can't do it. I know I can literally do it, but I just don't.
He doesn't want to do it.
Yeah,
is what he's saying. He could.
I could, but I don't want to. Yeah, I'd much rather have that shared experience.
That's fair.
But it's pretty good.
But share it with me.
I'm glad Attack on Titan is hitting.
It is hitting. I've enjoyed it.
Yeah. Spencer, of course, coming in with the weird takes always.
Mikasa looks weird.
Yeah,
like
weird takes, man.
Let me show you. Right. We'll talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Well,
I'll pull up Mikasa from season 4.
Okay.
Mikasa season 4. This is not video or audio.
Part two.
She looks the same in both parts. Please, just what the?
Why you don't Final Destination, man?
No, hold up.
Your phone's geeking.
I tried to hit
images.
Okay.
Let me see.
Her hair's got cut short.
I mean, she looks like a boy now, but
like
I don't think it's that serious.
It's not that big of a deal. Like she grown up. It's just like
she's become rugged, dog. There's no time for long hair.
It's a time skip, bro.
Yeah, there's no time for long hair, bro. It's a fucking apocalypse, basically.
Like, and you want to see Armin, bro? There's Armin.
Yeah, bro.
It's just a time skip. Like,
Everyone's grown up.
You want to show your characters have grown.
Yeah.
I don't think it's like I can't. She looks so different.
Yeah, homie's geeking.
Bro, actually, you want to see Aaron, dude?
Nah, bro.
Bro, come on. Look at Aaron, dude. He actually kind of go hard.
Yeah.
He a little Jesus looking. Okay, never mind.
Weird stuff. Anyway,
you should watch it one day.
Yeah, well, maybe. I've been watching Euphoria, of course, season 2.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple of notes I have from this new season.
I got some notes.
Lots of cocks.
Peen. I was gonna say peen.
Tons of dick.
There is some peen, bro.
There is an excessive amount of on-screen full frontal dick. She knows I curse.
She watches the pod.
Like, there's so much penis on screen sometimes, and there was maybe a couple of long distance ones, a couple of silhouettes in season 1. In this one, nah. There's a whole scene where there's like a girl standing there. And this dude walks up and like throws his pants down, and they do like this moment where the camera backs out, and the dude, it's this girl dreaming that there's a guy trying to kill her, and it's funny. It's actually hilarious because she's dreaming about this guy that shows up that murders her boyfriend because she doesn't like her boyfriend because he's like he won't like do her hard, you know. He won't like do that. Like, he's just a really nice guy, right? Sure. And so she dreams, and it's a Dothraki that shows up and kills him with a sword, and they redo the classic season 1 Game of Thrones. What's the dude's name? Aquaman.
Jason
Momoa just banging the shit out of old girl. Yeah. They redo that scene, but with this new Dothraki and the girl. So it's hilarious. It's like 1 for 1 the scene, which is
pretty funny.
In her dreams, I was like, this is cheeky. This is a little HBO cheekiness. I like that. But where was I going with that? Oh, the moment that he like walks up and like throws his pants down, it like zooms back, and then she goes, and then he turns to the left, full like 9-incher rock hard.
You get the whole the bounce and everything.
Everything.
See, I walked in and I saw the one scene. Actually, I've walked in on y'all watching Euphoria twice, and both times.
Was it the one where she shot him in the legs?
No, the first time.
No,
the first time it was homegirl was in the bathroom in the tub, and homeboy goes to use the bathroom.
Yeah.
And he's just like hanging.
Yeah, and he's taking a shit.
Hanging,
yeah, his cock is
hanging.
hanging.
And then the next time it was just like I don't know if it was a sex scene, but it was getting pretty frisky.
Yeah. No, there's some intense shit where it's like what, and it's obviously extremely excessive, and it's kind of
that
a
was
problem
my
with some
complaint,
people.
bro.
Yeah,
that's what I said.
Yeah,
it seems a bit much.
And I get it. You know, the Eddie Burbank, like, hey, you know, if I went to Euphoria High School, he's like, hey, we're 15 years old.
Where's your uniform?
We're 15 years old. Oh, you gonna go to this college party later? I heard there's gonna be like 1,000 people there. We're all gonna drive there and drink. Oh, you got a lighter? I was gonna smoke weed in class. Like, it's pretty accurate to the show, which is funny. But I like the show. It's pretty intense. The show does a really good job of making you be like, oh fuck, oh shit, oh goddamn, like what's about to happen?
Tense stuff.
Like you're very, very tense of like, oh, the ball, like the pin is about to drop, right? And the show does a really good job of like having tons of those moments where you're like, oh goddamn. And it happens a lot. And I like that. I like all the characters and all the interactions and stuff. I will admit that it kind of feels like there's no way that this would be happening sometimes. But also, like, it's great.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. And I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying all, like, the new characters. I'm enjoying the plot lines. I'm enjoying some of the spice they're introducing. I'm like, ooh, these characters are going to get together. And it feels good to go on Twitter and see everybody else react at the same time when people are tweeting about it. It's fun. I'm enjoying it.
It looks like a good show.
I love it, man. Chance likes it, too.
I just don't think I could watch it because I feel like you're not going to sell me on whatever you're trying to say with the show.
I don't know if you're trying to say much.
I thought that was like one of the things about like the show's saying something.
Or
is it just another teen drama show?
It's not just another teen drama. It's a drama. But I don't know if there's anything that it's really trying to peddle you in terms of in terms of like deeper meaning. Yeah, it's great though.
I feel like anytime Zendaya's not on the screen, I just wouldn't care.
Don't worry, bro. She narrates every other scene that she's not on the screen for. So it's great.
Real?
Yeah, she's always narrating.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, no, I love it. When she's not on the screen, she's narrating what's going on.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's great. And then of course I started this new show that dropped on Netflix recently called Archive 81, which is a few episode show about what you said. Is it just VHS? Because it's this dude who's like restoring VHS tapes.
Well, that was just from the description.
Yeah, and it sounded like VHS, which by the way,
terrible.
I enjoyed. But it sucks.
Yeah, no, it's terrible.
No, I enjoyed it.
It's a fun experience to watch it with the crew.
But it's terrible. But that being said, Archive 81, what? You can enjoy things that suck ass. Like, I love Dougal. It
was weirdly bad, bro. At one
I just
point,
liked it.
They're like in a hotel, and this girl just turns into a demon.
And goes to, like, screw this dude and then takes him away.
Yeah, it's just like, this is laughably bad.
No, it's very bad, but it was enjoyable.
Yeah.
But anyway, so okay. Archive 81. Yeah, no, I'm really enjoying it. It's actually like good and super intriguing, and there's like a lot of like intrigue and mystery about what's going on, and you're like trying to put the puzzle pieces together. It has a 95 on Rotten Tomatoes. And I've been digging it a lot. Like, we watched 2 episodes. I seen the thing on IMDb when I was scrolling through to try to figure out who directed it. Someone like in the reviews posted like, wait till episode 4 because episode 4 changes everything. I was like, oh shit, fuck. I don't know what's going on. So we're trying to get to episode 4 to see what goes on. But yeah, I'm really liking it. It's like the music's in it is really good. The character interactions. There's nobody really in it of note. There's one guy that you might recognize and be like, oh, I know that guy. And he like plays like this weird mystery figure. But the rest of the characters are like, I've never seen any of these people in other movies or films. Feels like this weird niche indie thing. But I'm enjoying it. And then Noah watched that movie called The House, which is like an anthology film about this house. It's like stop motion. Reminds me a lot of Wes Anderson, like Isle of Dogs and stuff.
It was hella weird.
Hella weird. I only watched pieces of it, so I don't want to talk about it. But I will go back and watch this movie because it looked super fucking dope.
Yeah, if it was left on again, I'd probably sit there and stare and watch it.
Yeah, because I was like locked to the screen. Like
most of it just looked like it was a train house type of deal where you're like, I don't know what's going on, but I gotta watch
the train crashing. Yeah. Anyway, that's it. That's everything.
That's everything we watched.
We done it all. No weird amount.
We took this was a 2-week break. Not a 2-week break. A week break. Like we had 1 week off. And I feel like I've watched less.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the no Disney effect.
It is the no Disney effect. It's the 1 a week instead of the 2 a week. We watched them both right at the beginning and then missed a week and then.
So it's almost like a week of not watching anything.
Yep.
Oh man.
And then it was the COVIDs and it was tons and tons of Pokemon.
Yeah, true, dude. I watched the newest season. We started the newest season of Bachelor. I didn't put it on there because like I'm always
just
watching
Bachelor.
it. Yeah, it's consecutive. Dude, this guy sucks. I saw a TikTok that was so the Bachelor right now is this dude named Colton.
Not Colton.
This guy on TikTok was like, someone had passively put on The Bachelor in the background or whatever, and I just look up at the screen, and the guy up there is just he looked familiar, and I realized it was the guy who was raw dogging my girlfriend on the couch when I came home one day, and he was like, "Good for him, I guess."
What the fuck?
And I was like, dude, I hope that's so true.
Yeah, that's
I
hilarious.
want it to be true because I already hate this Bachelor.
Yeah.
So I'm like, give me
Yeah.
the fuel.
Yep.
Hey, let me hate him.
Fair enough.
That's all I got.
Anyway, yeah, cool. That's it for this episode. Prisoner of Azkaban. And
yeah,
about it. 100th episode extravaganza in 4 weeks.
coming up, we'll be in both audio feeds.
Get excited.
Do it twice.
Get excited. Write your stuff in for things that we should do, whether they're goofy, fun, jokes, any of that stuff. Anyways, we're gonna get into the post show, and if you want access to that, you can give us $5 at patreon.com/synced up.
5 smackers.
Where you'll get
You
access
the
to this and the backlog of post shows, which is some good
It
content.
becomes worth more every week.
Exactly, bro.
The
Get in there for that
value
$5.
skyrockets.
$5.
Only up. Get in low, buy low, sell high.
Exactly. Do that. Anyway, so we'll catch you guys in a few minutes. Everybody else, we'll see next week. Peace out.
Goodbye.